bucket.
To the Brewers player yesterday. One of the Brewers players was batting and a foul tipped off the bat and then hit one of the Brewers players in the bullpen.
Hey, did you guys get all the Pokemon giveaway stuff out?
It's prepped and ready to go once we start.
And
get a little closer.
however you're gonna handle the giveaways.
Yeah, I'll whip out the tickets.
What's up, Rebel? Oh my lord, you didn't pay yet? Oh, Ned, Rebel said he didn't pay yet. Did Armstrong pay? After the break started, there needs to be some kind of penalty. What's up, Scotty H? So, Rebel, now you have to name your next pet after me. Those are the penalty you have to pay.
Easy. That light almost went flying.
Are you sure everybody else is paid up? Your next hamster has to be named Dune or Fish. Hamster or fish. Scotty H, what's going on today? Oh, nice. I'd prefer a fish, but you know, hamster will do. Something bird. Bird if it lives a long time. Yard work. Yard work. I hate yard work. I avoid yard work as a life rule. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather pay somebody to do it. Well, not all of it, but you know, some of it. All right, Net's going to come over here in a minute and help me open stuff. Ooh, I fear this is going to be a late night. It took a long time to sort that one yesterday. It's going to take a while today. And Ian sorts very slow. Ian's slow.
I was done when you were done.
Ian is slow. Ian sorts like a constipated sloth. That's what he sorts like. Doesn't it? No, she knows now. Ian does sort. He sorts like a constipated sloth, and we know that what that would look like. What are you looking at?
Making a,
Why are you distracted all day today?
what? I've been trying to deal with Pokemon stuff most of the day.
Really? You were sitting over there like Ian, I'm zoned out.
Yeah, that one group.
Oh, you're on the marijuana? Ian might be on the marijuana. We just discovered Ian might be on the marijuana. He said he's having a hard time not zoning out. Does that mean you're on the marijuana? It could mean that. What? No hamster, no fish? Then what are our choices? Seth Mazer. Hey, Seth Mazer, where you at? Are you here? You didn't pay for your cards. $500. In spite of what SGC charges, we are now charging post-graded value here at Restless Crap Breakers. Post-grade value. Since the net's going to move slow, I'm going to start. It's going to be a long day, guys. Settle in. By the time we get to breaking both the boxes, both the cases, Ian might be through the first box. Johnny Bench. Look at that, Scott. Johnny Bench. Evidently, Rebel felt like it was. Evidently, Rebel felt like it was. And then he won't name one of his future pets after me. I think he's just a mean person. It's no wonder his wife beats him. Hey, Ian, can you give me a couple of boxes?
I'll get them.
Get out of my way. We fought this a little bit today. I knew it was going to be a little bit of a struggle because it had to be. It was the last box. I mean, last break. Usually the last break. You know, we had to make some adjustments yesterday. So we made some today. That's life. Sometimes you have to discount things in order to get people to buy them. You know? Yandy Diaz. Bob Gibson. Every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Ryan? Then you discount them and you have to wait. But fortunately for us, Jonathan Stellato was feeling generous today, decided to step up in a big way, help us close things out, which was nice of him. He didn't have to. And Ryan didn't have to pick up the Pirates, but he did out of the kindness of his heart. Scott picked up the Reds. I mean, the Red Sox as an extra team. Rebel jumped in and grabbed the Marlins. Was it? No. The Brewers. So it was nice. Everybody's nice to jump in, grab some stuff. I'm still a little angry that Rebel won't name a fish or a hamster after me, but whatever. Whatever. I'm going to move you back a little bit. You're in my way. Is that better? It feels better. Brandon Nimmo. So what we got going on today on this nice Saturday? This weekend holiday Saturday, which is also the reason why I'm going to bet things are a little slow. It's a weekend, 3-day weekend. If I were people, I'd be out doing stuff too. But I don't have a life. And so, you know. Though I'm going to go fishing on Monday. Annette's brother and sister-in-law are down, which is nice. They're fun people. And so on Monday, we're going to go out to her mother's house for Bobby Witt for a barbecue. And if the what would be a good abacus saying? If the abacus clinks or something, if the abacus, I don't know what you'd say. Yeah, it's like if the shoe fits, but if the abacus, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't care if I know anything. That's a good thing. I honestly don't care. Jake. That was 3 Diamondbacks in a row. Did you guys see 3 Diamondbacks in a row? Nobody has anything fun going on? Trey. What the heck? Cole R.J. Irvin. I have no idea who that is. Have we not had any rookies yet?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, looks good. Is that? Oh, yeah. That's all the information you gotta have.
Yeah.
Man, they want their date of birth. I'm surprised they don't want their blood type.
You're Japanese, they probably do.
That's better. Let's go this way.
I'm surprised we don't have to fax the information to them.
That's odd that they. So now you don't put their player ID straight into the system.
You do, but you've always needed all that.
So why do you need that?
So people can write it down in case I'm helping multiple people at once.
Oh, I see. So it's just something to help
I
you.
gotta get it in 2 different systems, so I can get it registered for the tournament and as playing at our store.
I got you. Well, hopefully Chris will be here. Yeah, he had to have. He had to have the painful dude surgery to sell other people's kids. Got other people's kids, not ours. Because traffickers don't traffic their own; they traffic others. Rebel traffics in goldfish, but he won't sell his goldfish, only other people's goldfish. Cabrera, that's a pretty card. Look at that, that's very vibrant. Very vibrant. What are you saying? That I'm not wonderful? Is that what you're saying, Scott? Are you saying that I am not wonderful? I don't know what you're saying. So I'm gonna cop an attitude, even though I don't know what's going on. What about them? I have them still, most of them. Some of them are adults and went to do their adult stuff. It's just upside down. Riley Green, biggin. I don't know. I don't even know what conversation we're having. So I'm just going to pretend like I do and move on. I'm sure it's me just not understanding. So, you know, that's the way it is. Let's see if I can move you. Can I move you over just a little bit? But that's a problem. Let me see. So weird. Cameras are so weird. I have to be honest with everyone and tell you that I am tired of opening this product. I like Heritage. Every year it is a fun product to open. But at some point you get up around 10 cases, you're like, yeah, I'm, you know. I understand why there are a lot of breakers who don't break the lower end product. I get it. I get why they do it. I mean, we always will because this is a product that I like, but I get why a lot of them don't. Go slap the crap out of him next time he barks like that. Leover. Well, that's a nice one. Nice one for Pittsburgh. Is it Leover? Is it Lover? Any Pittsburgh fans? Brian Addison? How do you pronounce that? Rebel, look that one up. Somebody look that up and tell me how to say his name. Flyover? Arg. $24 packs. 240 plus 48, 288 times I have to reach forward per case and pick up the cards. 288. You know what I'm saying? Is that you hear Chris out there? Hey, a crook. Nabisco Crook. Man, that's not a name I'd want. Lee Over? Okay. Narcisco Crook. That's good. Julio Rodriguez. Javier Baez. Here's a big one. Big one of Austin Riley. Austin Riley, old-timey-ish card. Old-timey-ish. Chaz. Daylight Savings. Wander. I think from now on, I'm gonna put on rap music in the background. What do you guys think? Should I put on rap music in the background? And then vape. Adley. Anyone vote for that? Like some of these other breakers do. You know, they vape and they you know, whatever I said. Have rap music in the background. All right.
This one's the hot box.
Annette said something about looking hot. I can only assume she's talking about me. I mean, you know.
It's the bottom of the ninth.
What's the score?
41 Giants.
Wow, they might actually go 2 games over 500. It'd be like Christmas. It is Lee over. Thank you. Checked and rechecked, and it is, in fact, Lee over. Nico Horner. Riley Green. How about Charlie Blackman? 374, 574, 374. Charlie Blackman. I want a box topper auto. I want an autograph puzzle. I don't think that's a thing. I want a 1 of 1. I don't think that's a thing either. Wow, Tommy Agee. I want a, hey, look at this pack. They packed it upside down. Oh, how silly is that? I cannot believe they turned that the wrong way and packed it upside down. That's terrible. Terrible. Post-season. Gerald Ford, what are you doing?
I dropped my deck.
Why?
I set it up and I forgot the piece.
Why are you doing that? Move them away from wherever you're doing that, you dork.
Well, I meant to temporarily set them up on the show.
Well, temporarily move them further away next time, you dork. Hey, look, Bryce Harper, and he is an image variation. Harper. Nah, all of them are like that. You're saying without the team name? Like this one? See how this is missing the... Are you saying like that? Or are you saying that I actually missed something? Because all the Angels look like that. Now, if you tell me I missed something, then that's different. I'll go back. Let's just clarify. Yeah, I know. I had to figure that out the hard way at the beginning, so you're okay. It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. That applies to this situation. I'm not sure how, but it does. It is better to have spoken up and been wrong than never to have spoken up at all. Michael Harris II. Brandon Crawford. He's injured. Brandon Crawford gets hurt. Giants jump over 500. Coincidence? Is there a basketball game tonight, or was it last night? Anybody know? Is the series over with the in the East, or is it still going? Ah, that's right. That's it, Scott. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something like that. Liberator. There's a whole bunch of guys named Liberator who play in the majors. Here comes the hot box. Will it be hot? Is it still 3-1 with the Heat? Aaron Judge. No, I'm talking about basketball. Is it still 3-1 for the Heat? Oh, dang, it's 3-2, huh? Basketball, boy.
Well,
Look, Liberator. Wow.
for the Giants game, it's 3-1, run on second, and it's Brewers. They have 0 outs.
I don't suppose at this late date, Brian Hayes, the Heat could blow a 3-0 lead. Lars Nootbaar, Mike Trout. Could they? That'd be sad. Mikey though Fish. Julio. Oswaldo Cabrera. Caleb Killian. Did Topps have a reason to leave the city name off the Angels? Didn't want to pick Elliott. I don't know. I think it was just one of those things, like it's a throwback thing that happened in the 74 set. And so they picked the Angels to be the one. I don't know. Hey, Michael Harris II. I think it was a, kind of a throwback looking thing. But that's as near as I can tell you. Somewhere on eBay, there's a whole team set of these where they're saying it's a complete error set. Cunha. Jonathan India. Brandon Crawford. I'll put you on the side over here, Brandon. Hey, look at that. Yash Jung. Texas. Yash Jung. What the hey? Vladdy. Yash Jung. Ooh. That's a good song. Brett. Hold on, I'm going to play with this camera real quick. I just want to see if I can get it to move back just a little bit here. I think that's going to be a little bit better for me. Let's see. It is. Matt, old son. He's old, son. Francisco Cabrera. No, Francisco Alvarez. One way or the other. That's weird, all those are upside down. Alec. Really? So dumb. Bryce Harper. Hopper. Hunter Brown. Nolan Gorman. Juan Soto. Does anyone think Soto's going to stay with the Padres? I don't think he is. Upside down, Juan Soto. Hey, this is a position swap, so that's a nice one. San Diego. Purdy. Hey, Nolan Gorman. That's also Purdy. So that, well, I wonder why he signed with the A's. That's such a weird place to sign. Fernando. Just so odd that anyone would want to sign with the A's. Did no one offer this guy money? Wander. Jeter Dunes. Jordan. Tommy AG 50th anniversary. Tommy has AG'd a lot since then. I am so funny. Outman. I am so funny. Hey, Pete Alonso. Out of 374. Wander. Travis D'Arno. Fuji was so bad against the Royals, got taken out of the same inning. Wow. Francisco. Pete. Everyone should shout that. Pete. Oh, it's a puzzle. Thought we had an autograph. It's a puzzle. Here, this is puzzling. Why was this put upside down in the box? It's puzzling. Giants won?
Yep.
Hey, they're 2 games over 500.
Our third win
It's our World Series. Here's my prediction for the rest of the year. Vlad Jr. Image variation. The Giants are going to be 7 games over at the All-Star break and pick up Shohei Ohtani. Go deep into the playoffs and then sign Ohtani for 10 years, $610 million. 6 years, $610 million. Oh, whatever. There's no way in hell the Cardinals would ever pick up Ohtani. And why would Ohtani go to a loser? The guy wants to win the World Series, not be relegated in St. Louis forever. The Cardinals can't even get out of their own way to build a team worthwhile now. Why on earth would they pick up a $60 million player? Shohei Ohtani would be wasted on the Cardinals. There aren't even enough Asians in St. Louis to make it worthwhile. I know. I think we know them all.
Giants won 3-1.
Nice. No. That ain't never going to happen. Cardinals ownership is far too cheap for that. Far too cheap. Could you imagine the Cardinals adding on $60 million for one player? It's going to take that. Oh. And if they didn't win right away, oh my Lord, the fans would revolt. They'd want everybody fired. No, not St. Louis. Max. I mean, seriously, there probably are 10 teams that Ohtani should pick before the Cardinals. And there just ain't no. I mean, Rebel, do you honestly think the Cardinals would bother? I won't say 0 chance, but I'll say 1%. That makes no sense. Well, they have to go somewhere else then, because ain't no major card shops in St. Louis. We are not a major card shop. I'd love to believe that, but we're not. We are a Midland card shop. Midland's where we like to be. We like the Midland area. Earl Weaver. Bamberger. Yeah, Midland, Texas. That'd work. Yeah, that is a rumor that is never going to happen. I would bet a fairly substantial amount of money that would never happen. Is Annette a Jenga specialist? Well, she just is neat, you know. As opposed to Miles, who every stack looked like it was going to fall over. Brett Beatty. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. And that will entertain you. And that entertain everybody.
I'm entertaining them with my Jenga skills.
Just whenever I got predicted right there. I want to wreck some shirt.
Huh?
I want to wreck some, you know, jersey, whatever. So anybody have any big plans for the weekend? For Monday? Like I said, we're going to fish and barbecue. I'm going to make my specialty baked beans. I can't share. Mike, what's going on? Going to Cleveland game. Very nice. Hey, at some point, I'm telling you, Michael, we're gonna get up there to watch a game in Cleveland. Before I do, I'm gonna call you up, message you. You know. Paul Goldschmidt image variation. I use in my beans bacon. I use either beef. This time I'm going to use pork shoulder because I want the fat. I use pork and beans. I use ketchup. I use Worcestershire sauce. I use onion. I use, what else did I put in? Oh, pineapple. Yes, pineapple is important. And I think there's some other things I use. What's up, Betsy? Our dinner. I put Worcestershire in there. It's got that little bit of twang that I like. And then after you got to do a little frying of stuff ahead of time. And then you mix it all together. And then you, brown sugar. And then you put it in the oven on 250. And you let it go for many, 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 many hours. It gets a nice crust on top. You know. It would have been a great day. They play in St. Louis, huh? So that's it. Chris Bryant. I think that's all I put in. If there's something else, I'll let you know. It is its own meal. That is for sure. What's that? Bo Naylor. And I have a big cast iron pot that I use. Big cast iron pot that I use. And that said Dutch oven. I don't know if it's Dutch or not. Sometimes I will use the Asian thing and put a little bit of Asian twang in it. You know. Maybe I'll try that. Hey, Dave Cash. That's cool. Dave Cash. It's a nice throwback on him. I like to use sometimes beef. Oh, Ian must take in a second.
Yes,
Riley Green. But definitely you have to use at least a pound of bacon with all of the fat. A pound of bacon with all of the fat, yeah. Okay, we can't have this tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, half the case left. And then we're on to case 2. Hey, got a clubhouse collection of Mike Yastrzemski. You adding a small container of your beans in the... No, you don't. We can't do that. We can't do that. Because one of you will reverse engineer my bean recipe and share it. And, you know, I can't have that. No. Because I have secret spices that I add to it. So those are the main things, but you know, I'm like the Kentucky Fried Chicken of baked beans. That's gross, Betsy. That doesn't sound like something you do. This must be Denny. That's gross. A bean sandwich. What kind of nonsense is that? I bet you eat Skyline chili. Gross. Joey Bart. I do not like white suits. You know, khaki. Is this Betsy? You eat beans? Okay, tell me how to make a bean sandwich. Tell me how to make a bean sandwich. I will try one at some point and see. I will give it a legitimate shot. What does one put on a bean sandwich? It's a main thing? Okay. Sounds fun so far. So lobster. That's what I'm thinking. 2 slices of bread and some beans. There's got to be something more to it than that, though, right? Bread, mayo, leftover beans, bread. Really? That's it? Okay. Mike Schmidt.
It's like dipping your bread in your beans when you're eating them.
Would cornbread work? I wonder if I could have cornbread with my beans, my chili beans. What do you think? Bacon, yeah, bacon's in the beans, so okay. Bacon's definitely in the beans. This feels like a thick bread kind of a, you know, or a crusty bread kind of a sandwich.
Roll.
Jordan at the Ironbird / Blue Claws game. Only could grab the Doyers this time. I tried for the Phillies and Astros. I follow you, Bob. So you were able to get the Dodgers because you're at the game and missed out on the other ones. Got it. Well, I'm glad you got the Dodgers.
Panini press.
Yeah, you could use a panini press, I guess. All right, I'm gonna try it. How come Topps printed all these upside down? So weird. But remember, there's bacon in the beans. A lot of bacon. It's not a little bit of bacon in the beans. It's also a crap ton of meat. It's not a, you know, when I say I put pork shoulder in there, I put pork shoulder in there. Mayonnaise, yes. Yainer Diaz. Yainer. Who'd the Phillies beat? I mean, I'm sure that I've eaten baked beans with, yeah, wasn't that was saying rolls? I'm sure we've done that. You know, throw little beans on the roll and hammer it down. Really? That's the way we're going to start out. Paul Goldschmidt Clubhouse Collection. If I had one request of Topps for Heritage, that they make it more like Heritage Minor League. Or they just add a few more autos, 6 autos per case. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel like we've had a real chance this year, where last year we had a couple of cases that were 6 auto cases. Eric has something. I gave him 5 packs of each of the 1 and 2. We're never going through them all. Walker Bueller. Who's this? Fernando. We need a box topper auto. I am genuinely out of Heritage now. Hey, look at that tiny bias. Genuinely out of Heritage. Well, I think I'm lying. I think I have 2 boxes left on the shelf. But we're done. Next week, Bowman Mojo. Bowman Mojo. So I hope everybody likes Bowman Mojo. Yes, I think you're 100% right with that, Ryan. 100%. A couple of you know, fan favorite kind of an idea from the other one. Rodolfo Castro, Archives. They don't have to be huge autos to be cool. So tonight we have a pre-release event for Pokemon. So now registration is underway for the pre-release event for Pokemon. If you stay and play, you get the pre-release thing plus 3 packs. If you decide to leave, you get 3 plus 1. So there you go. Anybody going to come to our show in September? Some of you should. Just for the fun of it. Simeon Woods Richardson. Betsy, you and Denny should come to our show. You guys would probably sell a lot of stuff. Here, St. Peter's. I put a flyer in the Facebook group yesterday. You want to check that out? Huh? Jake Berger has a bad. September 23rd. Tables are cheap. 100% of the money we get from the tables, you know, the table fees, is going to charity. We have 8 kids, 8 tables that are freebies for kids 12 and under. And then we are rotating vendors. If we get to that point where we need to rotate vendors, I hope we do. There will be some giveaways. We got some other stuff planned. I hear SGC will be there taking submissions. Or, you know, someone who works with them. Denny gets a free table. Yes, Denny gets a free table in the kid zone. Denny gets a free table in the kid zone. Put it right next to my table. Corbin Carroll. Isaac.
Juan's here. So you want to talk about something?
I'm going to have Annette jump in and take over real quick. I got to talk to someone real fast. It's Juan.
Did all his stuff get put together, Doom? Hang on 1 second, guys. I want to make sure they got everything. Okie dokie. How is everybody? I'm making a mess with wrappers over here. I got them all over the floor. I keep stepping on them. Let's see. He's working on this one. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm short. I don't know what I'm looking for. So you guys can tell me if I don't notice. I think he said 7 spot. There it is. Look at that. No clue. Image variation. Okay. Oh, he's not sleeving these suckers yet. We're gonna put that there. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Must not be anything. Okay, nothing. He kind of almost looks like Rod Beck. I don't know if any of you guys remember him. Relief pitcher, closer, can't remember. For the Giants. Kind of looks like him. Kind of funny. Flashback. That's really the card they're going to put in the 7-hole. Those things are so whatever. It's like they want to give you 1 card fewer, so you have to buy more packs to get all the baseball players that you want. All right, look at that. Game used memorabilia for Jorge Polanco. So, Betsy, quick question about the bean sandwich. Is it specific to types of beans? Is it better with like chili beans, baked beans, pork and beans, just regular beans? Alex Kirilloff. Nothing special. I imagine that would probably be better. Makes sense. I mean, we always ate beans. We'd always have it with bread. Because, to be quite frank, I couldn't stand eating beans without it. But they ought to be fair. They weren't baked beans. We'd have just like the... yeah, the beans. Ooh. My parents would always eat them with raw onions. Blah. And I would barely make it through a bowl of them. Only because we had no choice. It was one of those things. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. K-Line reached his 3,000 hit milestone.
You know tickets?
The what?
Tickets?
What ticket?
Raffle tickets?
They should have been underneath the last I knew they were up underneath the
That's what I thought.
there was 2 rolls up there.
Someone moved them. No.
I don't know if they're not there. Sorry, guys. Looking for the raffle tickets. This one still befuddles me. I don't understand why they did that. Did I see a what?
Black hole, like not that big, but it looked like a game board.
Is there one sitting right up on top over there? Yeah, that one right over there. It's like right in front of your eyeballs.
Close under stuff.
Yeah, right in front of your eyeballs. I didn't even move anything and I knew it was there. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, Angel's error card. Angel's error card. eBay 1 of 1. Although it'd be kind of hard to say eBay 1 of 1. I do wonder what the reasoning was on that. If they intentionally did it. Oh, sorry, I'm scooching over to the right here. If their next batch of print run is going to be corrected, so then they will actually be errors, although they wouldn't be worth much because there's so many of them out there. It just seems weird. I don't know why I put that one over there. I put these over there to sleeve because when I sort them, I sort those separately and then I do those at the end.
You have your phone on you?
It's over there. So yes, I do. I'll move it so I can hear it. Does it say image? I don't know. I will look on the next one because now I'm curious. He looks so serious. The only thing I don't like about the heritage cards, honestly, is they don't slide very easily. Like when you're going through them. They kind of stick to each other. And it makes it very hard to make sure you have them all and you're not accidentally, they're not sticking together. Huh. Well, let us see here. I'm sure I'm going to come across a couple of angels here shortly. I had like 3 in the same 2 packs, so. You'd think it would be before long. Stuck Tyro Estrada on the IL today. Hopefully it's not bad. I'm not sure how he got injured or what he injured. Okay, so never mind. The Renfrew is just missing the name accidentally. Find more on eBay that doesn't have an error. Yeah, none of the Angels have a city, but I don't understand why, because they actually have a city. So,
Right.
you good?
Yeah. Check your see if you have $1,400 on your phone.
Turn you back over to Dune. To your regularly scheduled program.
What?
We also have this stuff for giveaways.
Nah, it's not really giveaway stuff.
Patches. Well, we have a lot of stickers.
Nah, it's not really giveaway stuff.
If need be, though, we have this for giveaways.
No.
Huh? Dang it. Hey, look at that, Julio. Position swap. Nice. Let me check with him. Hold on. That's going to have to jump in again. Sorry, guys.
I'm too old to move chairs too much. Let's see if we can do this way. It's like storytelling for kids. Flashcards. Alright, this doesn't work very well. It's worth a try. My hands don't want to work that well. And it's too high. I'll finish this pack and I'll move, I guess. Alright, let me move. I tried to do it the lazy way, and I can't do it the lazy way very well. They agree with me. They're shaking their head yes. They're like, yeah, you're lazy. Yay! Okay, so now I'm curious. Nope, it says nothing above the tops part. Oh, look at that.
Here, double check and make sure that's 1350. Woo, Brett Beatty. Very nice. Somebody was asking for
That's
for a big
pretty
Mets
one.
hit. Somebody was asking for a big Mets hit. So right at the end. Here, check that makes it 1350. Twan, just so we remember he owes us 175. Ah! What'd you put Cabrera over here for? Image variation.
Yep.
No, we just gotta get started on the second case. We're gonna be here forever. Tonight's gonna be a long night.
Yes, it is.
I might actually have to work tonight. I hate work. I moved the blasters of Series 1 and update from last year. Because I could. Very nice, Brett Beatty auto. This one right here, look at that. See, old Jake had a had an accident. I just want to point that out. He came out of the pack like that. Byron Buxton. Ain't nobody here. It's like 7 people. What 7 people are here? So, Rebel's here. Scott's here. Who else is here? Betsy, are you still here? Are you having a bean and bread sandwich? We have 7 people here. Brian's here. Hey,
Where's
Brian.
the other case? This one here? Or this one?
That one. We had some for the Phillies, didn't we? What did we hit for the Phillies? Oh, a variation of Harper variation. Image variation. Have we had 4 autos now? If anybody wants to play in the Pokemon pre-release tournament, you got a little time. Though we're about sold out. 20 sells us out, and I think we're pretty close to 20. Pretty close. Oh yeah, Dave Cash. Yes. I forgot about old Dave Cash. Four autos. Maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more. I'd be thrilled to death if we got 1 more. Zach. Do, 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 do. 2 boxes left. I feel like the rookie stacks are are smaller than they normally have been. Hey, look at that. We finally land the Jordan Walker SSP. Very nice. Very nice. Been waiting for that thing for how many cases have we opened? 4, 5, 8, whatever it is. Look at that. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. Congratulations to the Cardinal spot. Very happy about that. Well, that went down like it wasn't supposed to. Topps printing these cards upside down again. I don't know why they do that. Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich. There's no under. Hitting the, that makes me happy hitting that SSP.
SSP.
We finally hit the Jordan Walker SSP.
Nice.
Yeah. A little late, a little later than I wanted, but that's okay. We hit it, and that's what counts. One. Ronald Acuna Jr. Very nice. Image variation. Atlanta. Very nice. Nolan Gorman.
I'm definitely gonna try the bean sandwich thing.
What? There goes Annette with her 40th Thunderbird again. She has cracked it open. She's going to be hammered by the time we get to the end of this. Out me. Here's a big one of Javier Baez. All right, everybody start mojoing that last stack. Last stack, case one mojo. It'd be nice if we got a one more autograph, Michael Harris. I'd be excited for one more autograph.
There's another box in my chair for you. As soon as I get this correct, I'll jump over and start getting this put up.
Rebel nails it. Last stack, case one mojo. Dang. And disappointment hits us right away. Gleyber Torres, only disappointed because we wanted another autograph. But I'm okay with the autograph. I'm all right. Wander. Bobby. Helsley. Corbin Carroll. JT. Come on. Grichuk. Something there. Dansby. Black and white. Dansby the Cub. Black and white. Looks pretty good. Dave Cash is a Phillies auto. out of 999, Matt Olson. He's old, son, like Bob. Bob's not that old. Well, he is pretty old. But it's not Bob's fault. Riley. Hold on. Well, let's open those. I'll be right back.
Okay, since we have a few people in here and Dune's gone. And speaking of bean sandwiches, because now I can't really get off the whole bean sandwich thing. What other kind of sandwiches do you guys make out of leftovers? They're waiting for me to put together their deck, I think.
Huh?
They're waiting for me to put together their deck.
No,
I am stuck on bean sammies. Got me thinking. Fluffernutters. Okay, Betsy, how do you make fluffernutters? I have heard a couple of different things with fluffernutters. I've never had one. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. See, it sounds delicious. I love marshmallows. I love peanut butter. See, my favorite, my absolute favorite, and this is the only reason that I really, well, not the only reason I like Thanksgiving, but I love Thanksgiving because when you have the leftover turkey, you gotta have a turkey sandwich, but you gotta have straight white bread, mayonnaise, turkey, and slices of cranberry sauce. And it's so delicious. Cold meatloaf sandwich. Didn't have very much meatloaf growing up. I can only remember my mom making meatloaf 1 or 2 times. Dune's not a huge meatloaf fan, so I haven't made it a lot either. But I do have to say, I have actually been kind of contemplating making meatloaf lately. Add stuffing to those turkey sandwiches. I have heard that as well. I don't know if that's my part of the I don't know. I love having the cranberry sauce in there. That's what makes me. That's what I like the most from those sandwiches. Talking sandwiches again.
Jose Ramirez Biggin. Bunch of
Fluffernutter sandwiches.
15 people. 13 really, but yeah. Too many things going on today. Too many things going on today. I think Twan was playing. Is Twan playing? Joey Gonto. Christian Javier. Do you not eat cold pizza in the middle of the night? I used to.
Not a big cold pizza fan.
I used to. I like to warm it up now.
I'm not a big leftover.
Nay, look at that. Cardinals having a nice little run now. 574. Nolan Gorman.
You're talking about a cold meatloaf sandwich.
Meatloaf is gross.
I gotta find a good meatloaf recipe.
Instead of calling it meatloaf, they should just call it pile of meat. Then I would eat it. But you tell me meat loaf? Gross. Brandall.
What are you looking for now?
I was just looking for a small
Hey,
container.
is Twan playing?
No, it's not. It's
Just the son?
Yeah, you can use that or you can use the other one.
I'm just gonna use that little one. So that's only 15 tickets.
Hey, make sure they take those flyers. I want people to take those flyers.
I'll make sure to get the flyers.
Punch them if they don't.
I don't know about that.
Don't be a sissy. Punch people.
I don't know if I want to do like the nerd rage.
More like geek rage, but either way. I'll eat cold pizza if I have to, but we'll stick it in the air fryer for like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, I you know, it's pretty easy to stick in the air fryer for 5 minutes. But Betsy has to deal with Denny, so you know sometimes she has to sneak out and eat late at night after Denny is cooked. I've heard horror stories. I'm not going to share any of them, but I've heard horror stories. Just deliver the pizza to the garage. Don't worry about anything else. Backwards. Hey, the mushroom. Very nice. Testing. What are you testing? Image. Variation. What are you testing? Nolan Jones. Dude, if you don't like meatloaf, Form will not like my meat muffins or meat. That's different. That is different. You're putting meat in a muffin or meat in a cake form. That's different.
Wouldn't that be if you put it in a muffin, isn't that essentially the same as having a meat sandwich?
It's like a barbecue pork bun. It's meat inside some kind of bread. Now, if you put meatloaf in something, you know, like a Wellington kind of a thing, then it's different. That's different. Riley Green. It's different. It's when you put meat in a pan and call it a loaf. Ugh, gross. Put that same meat on a stick, throw it over a grill, and I'm eating it. Paul Goldschmidt. Korean corn dogs would be fantastic.
I want to try one.
Dennis Menke. Menk. He's like missing an N in both of them. You're from Iowa, don't you eat corn dogs? What kind of weird stuff is that? Jerkson Profar. Jerkson Profar. How many times can I say Jerkson Profar? That's what I want to know. Ryu. He's a character off a video game. Oops, bumping around the camera. Stay with me, camera. What the hell's going on? Pork chop on a stick, delicious. Pork chop on a stick is delicious. Just don't call it satay or anything fancy. Just call it on a stick, and your kids will eat it. If you said pork satay, your kids are going to make a face. If you said pork chop on a stick, they'll be like, "Ooh, that sounds great." You just got to fool them. That's the way you have to do with Denny too. Out, man. Hey, it's Franklin. Nolan Gorman. Bo. Rowdy. Hey, Tiny Mike Caldwell. Nice. You know what I wish Topps would do again? I wish Topps would do what they did in 2010, 2011. I can't remember, but you got the codes in the packs, and you can go in and trade them in for certain cards. Remember that? And you could trade with other people. I did me a whole bunch of trading. Got a whole bunch of Giants. I would do that again. Ooh, bless you. Scared the hell out of me. Javier Baez. Javier Baez. Clubhouse collection. CJ. Evan Longoria. Do. Dooba-dooba-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Shohei Ohtani. Image variation. What are you, I've been traded? That's why he's smiling. I've been traded? We haven't hit a stamp yet. We had a coin, we haven't hit a stamp. What else can you hit? We hit minis. We haven't hit a what's the long shot? The clubhouse thing or whatever it's called. Uniform variation, something. We haven't hit that long shot. Me too. Me too. No hashtag, just me too. Max Scherzer, huh? Schwindel. I had one of those growing up. A Schwindel. Did you guys? Is a fan blowing on you?
No, I should have hit the blow on you.
Oh, okay. Diaz. Ronald. Seagar. McAllen. What's up, Seth? Cool. Yeah, we've had some cool hits. Who'd you have? Did you have somebody in this, Seth? Corbin Carroll. I feel like we hit something for you in this already. Could be wrong. Oh, you didn't have something? Oh, I know what I was thinking about for you. Yeah, your cards. We pulled your cards. That's what I was thinking about. Brian Bello. Brian Bello. That's what Denny does to Betsy when he's hungry. He bellows. Is that true, Betsy? Does he bellow? Or does he yip? No Volpe yet today. Mike Trout. Man, Angels, huh? Image variation. Mike. Oh, he does. I'm sorry. Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. So I did find out Bello is Bayo. Spanish pronunciation of Bayo. So it's Bayo. Nah. Bayo. Sounds much fun. Bello. Yes. That's not as much fun. Charles de Gaulle Airport. Yeah, I don't care. Where's my Elvis cut sig? Where's my Ray Liotta cut sig? That's what I want to know. D.L. Hall. Hey, Bert Blyleven. Bert. Very nice. It's a good auto. That is a good auto. Brett Bataille. Let's see, Jacob Eunice went by. Adley, Roich, man. Up. There you go. Corbijn, Kirill, Julio, Lars, how does one get the last name of Newt Bar? What is a Newt Bar? Bob tells me it's a delicious treat from the 60s, but I don't know. I don't know. Mike Trout. I don't know if that's true or not. Derek Hall. Aaron Judge. Newt Bar is a sandwich? I'm starting to sense a theme from you, Betsy. Everything's a sandwich. David B. Hey, look at that. I got a giant black and white. Ah, rookie. Maybe it's Villar. It's hard to know. Riley. Javier Bays. And later that night, Scott, you're really in for Michael Harris II, Christian Patchy. What was the joke yesterday? That's I think Scott made it and Seth made. I can't remember.
No, it was funny though.
It was funny, whatever it was. Oh, the Yoshidas.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, Mike Caldwell. He was a good pitcher. Not on the back of this baseball card, he wasn't a good pitcher. But he was in Lodi, California League in 1971. What's the matter?
No. Catch, I'm just going to be a pain in the butt.
Ketchup is? Mustard's more of a pain in the butt.
I've got 5 more boxes to open and I'll start too.
And then you'll be caught up in like 20 minutes.
Good. Means we get to go home at a decent time.
Good luck. Bubba. Always complaining. Always complaining. Okay, make sure everybody's staying under control out there.
Not doing anything crazy. Bunch of nerds.
And I know it's a bunch of nerds with mouths that don't line up with what's on the door.
Yeah, right there. No one's been going crazy with anything. I think it will.
No, she's listening to something about how to kill your husband or something. Corbin Carroll. That's what she likes to listen to. How to whack your husband and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what she always listens to. See? True crimes. Always seems to be about somebody's husband getting whacked. Oh, I missed one. I missed two. Raging Pokemans. Bean sandwiches. Riley Green. Shay. A Rockefeller. Pena. That's nice. Jeremy. Huh. Fishing. That's what I'll be doing. Fishing. Vladdy. Out of, oops, 574. I heard Lars Dubar prefers Snickers to Milky Way and Baby Ruth to Almond Joy. That might be true. That could be true. Yeah, it's money. I bet you that took Scott a long time to type that. I mean, Seth a long time to type that out. Good for you, Seth. Way to stick with it. Brett. Bataille. I'm just waiting for somebody to say this whole conversation is nuts or something like that. Nelson Velasquez. Oh, flip stock. Yep. Cubs, flip stock. Nelson Velasquez, rookie. I don't know, that's the Cubs. That's nice. That's nice. Flip stock. I dig it. Steve Bry is Minnesota. Card's 50 years old. I wonder if Steve Bry is still around. I wonder. Michael Harris. Be in his 70s, I'm sure. Nick Prato. 574. Bobby Quit Jr. I should start playing Pokemon so I can play in these tournaments. Maybe not. Brian, what is it? Bayo, like Scott. Bayo, like Scott. I gotta remember that. Anybody remember the movie Zap? That was a funny movie. I never watched Charles in Charge, so I wouldn't know. I don't know what else he was in. Jakob Eunice. Oh yeah, that's right. He's in Happy Days. I forgot about that. Riley Green. Alex Kirilov.
Do you want to let Mom get a little bit more of a head start? There's some modern football and basketball cards.
Modern?
Yeah.
No. I'm telling him at this point, we just aren't looking.
For modern stuff.
Well, we're just not. We're putting a little bit of hiatus on buying collections, so.
Okay.
I don't like modern. I don't dislike modern, but you know, I'd rather have vintage. Vintage. Anybody collect vintage? Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez.
Can you put Caitlin Clark out of Athletes Unlimited?
Huh?
Can you get Caitlin Clark out of Athletes Unlimited?
No. I don't believe so. They would have sold. Aaron Hicks, black and white. Aaron Hicks, black and white. Very nice. And look, a big one of Reggie on the Oakland A's. I know I keep saying this, and I do apologize. Next up is a hot box, but I will be right back, and it will entertain you. Hold on, she'll start singing in a minute.
We don't want that. It's okay. I must be hungry or something. Back on the candy bars. What's your guys' favorite candy bars? I don't know if we've asked this one before. I think we may have, because I feel like this subject has kind of come up a little bit. Well, that's interesting. So that's kind of, that'll be a unique card. Did anybody pick him up, or is he just out, or? Just must have decided they didn't need somebody else because they kept Judge after all.
So I'm taking photos too. Christian Yelich. It must be our hot box. Hold on. Mike Trout. Pasquantino. Garrett Mitchell. Acuna. I don't know what that was. So you think, let me see, I don't know if I agree with that, Seth. I don't think it was off-center. I mean, I'll yank it if you want me to yank it. Burleson, I'll look at it again. Out of $9.99 for Burleson. Charlie Blackmon, purple again. That's interesting. Anthony Rizzo. Garrett Cole. Gotta get center. Center. Am I better? I'm better. Rafael Devers. Ozzy. Autograph. Puzzle. Mickey Mantle puzzle?
Harmon Killebrew.
Mickey Mantle puzzle? Oh, wrong player. Harmon Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew. That's nice. Minnesota. I dig it.
I haven't gotten that one yet.
No. I dig it. I like Killebrew. Ever tell you guys about the time I met Harmon Killebrew? Interviewed him? Hey. Garrett Stone. Or no, Stone Garrett. Either way. Very nice. And look, Brian Scott Baio. Brian Scott Baio. Wander. Graham Ashcraft. Hey, look at that, Corbin Carroll. Wow. Black border? Wow. Look at that. Pew. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. If I was Arizona, whoever has Arizona, I'd be happy. Arizona. That's pretty. Drew Waters. Black border. Because if it was the chrome one, I would have said it was the chrome one and I would have told you the number. I would have said it was black chrome out of 70 whatever. Dude. Psst. Psst. Did my contempt come through when I did that? It should have. Dude. Aaron Judge. You only say dude like that when you're, you know, very angry. Bo Naylor.
So I may have gotten a little grabby and opened a few packs.
Is that good?
It's gonna be one of the bigger chase cards out of it.
How many packs are left?
Quite a few.
15 times 3 is 45. And we have what, 68? 72. I mean, we can't sell them until release day, so. Wander. As in, I wonder why Seth is asking me ignorant questions. That's what kind of wander. Hoppa. Bobe. Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Oscar Gonzalez. Did we get an autograph out of this or a relic? Oh, we got the Stone Garrett. I forgot about Stone Garrett. Ned said this is the last box that she's about to open. So if you want to mojo it, you should do so. If you don't, she said it's because you suck and you're mean. I don't necessarily agree with her, but it's not anything that I will challenge her on openly. You know what I'm saying? Eric Haas. Eric Hayes. The last biggin be Bobby Witt. Well, we didn't get an autograph. Darn it. Adley. Trey Mancini. Isn't Ian supposed to be out there sorting? So instead he's opening packs? I know, but why is he opening packs if he's supposed to be out there sorting? Ugh. We're never getting out of here tonight. We're never gonna leave, never gonna leave. What's that song? I don't know. Wander. Hey, Seth. This guy, Corbine. Oh, look at this guy again. Corbine. Hey! 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 Michael, here's his second autograph. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. It's big bada boom, Seth. You know, from The Fifth Element. Jeez. Get back. There you got it. Yay! Anyway. Last two cases came through for us. We're not quite done yet. So good. One or two more decent autographs. We'll be happy with the break overall, Beatty. I'm assuming you're referencing the movie because it's free on YouTube right now. Is it really? I didn't know it was free on YouTube right now. The Fifth Element. Honestly, I don't watch it. I don't watch it as much as when it came on free. I used to watch it. Now I'm like, eh. Yeah. Stanley Morgan. Or Eli Morgan, either way. Black border Eli Morgan. Wonder if it's a thing for premium members only. Are you a premium YouTube member? I don't. Oh, is premium membership the one where you don't have like commercials and stuff? I think we have that. But I have to as a breaker, because if not, then right in the middle of my break, it'd be like a commercial while we're live. Did you guys know that? Terrible thing. And now, do we have more tea made? Can I have some more? Oops. Let's move this over. 4 boxes left. When Annette gets sorting, she gets her rhythm, she starts singing the Speed Racer song. You guys know the Speed Racer song, right? Except she changes he to she. Here she comes. Here comes Speed Racer. She's a demon on wheels. You guys know the song. Sandy. Yay. Do you listen to my podcast? Rebel, do you listen to my podcast? You mean to tell me you don't even know about my podcast? That is so rude. No wonder your wife beat you. That is so rude. That is so rude. I'm not even gonna tell you about it now. Forget it. I don't even want you to listen to it. I don't want you to listen to it. Burleson. Cardinals have done well. Cardinals did well with the SSP of what's his butt. That's all they needed, and that took care of them all the way. Several teams have done well, which is nice. Man, I tell you what, my elbow does not like whatever angle I'm at. Patchy, Patchy, Patch, Pache, however you like it. White and black. Or black and white, whichever order you like it in. Oh, I left Josh Donaldson sitting there. Well, he's just going to stay there. I'm sorry, Josh. You just have to wait. Jerkson. Come on, Jake. JT. Blake Snell. Owen Gorman. You guys listen, do you hear Speed Racer? Time for a drink? Delicious. Delicious. Jakob Eunice. Postseason. The fact that several pieces of information that people will give out, even to strangers. The fact that they are vegan and what their podcast is. What is that? What? There are several pieces of information that people will give out, even as strangers. The fact that they are vegan and what their podcast. Oh, okay, I got you. Now I follow you. Now, I had to read that again to get it. We knew that was coming. I mean, we knew that was coming.
Figured you'd get a kick out of that. It's a good thought.
I'm surprised she didn't send that to me. What's your podcast, Seth? And how come you're a vegan? That's what I want to know. Vladdy, what's your podcast? Out of 574. So does everyone start a podcast just because they think it's gonna become popular, they're gonna get rich off of it? Is that it? I'd want to do a podcast just so I could get those deep, dark thoughts out of my head, you know? Uh-oh, eBay update. Hold on. Let me look at eBay update. If it's something good, I'll share it with you. Let's see. No, that's not it. Where is it? I got a new message. Oh, here we go again with this nonsense. Turns out it was a different one, a different variation.
If I take off a little earlier.
I mean, I prefer that you stay until we're at least done with the tournament. I just want everybody to, so we have the bodies, you know what I'm saying? Manuel Rivera. So last week, I had somebody send me a message and say, hey, dude, you don't have that card. I have it. It's some guy 2 out of 5. And I'm like, no, I have it. And I sent him pictures of it. And he's like, oh, that's so weird. We have the same card. And I'm like, I don't think it's the same card. Look at yours. Yours has pink on it. I think yours is different. And sure enough, Vaughn Grissom. It was the same number, 2 out of 5, but a different variation. And so somebody else just sent me one and said, hey, man, you don't have that card. I do. Vaughn Grissom image variation. Probably not. It's probably the variation thing. Hey, Nat. Jalen Tolbert. You happen to know where that one is easily? Andrew McCutcheon. Do you ever ask your friends why they started a podcast, Seth? I think podcasting is like breaking. Everybody thinks that if they start doing it, that, you know, somehow they're going to get rich doing it. And their life is going to be better and it's going to be fun and easy. And I say, go for it. That's what I say. Go for it. Tom Griffin. While it is fun, tain't easy. Tain't easy. You know how hard it is to deal with people like Rebel all the time? This one, no, this is right, but this one has, what do you call that, the lines on it?
That's snakeskin.
I know, ours is, this one is,
Was it 2022?
because look at this real quick. Yeah, I think ours is the wave version. His is the not the wave version.
So they have.
Now look at, come here, look at the card. So see, that one does not have, you can see on that card, it does not have waves on it. Look at ours. So ours
That's
is,
one he's sending you a picture of?
yeah. So his does,
Yeah.
so it's a different card.
It is. It's a snake.
Hey, bro. Hey, can you see what he's saying? Can you see what he's saying, please? Matt Dufay.
Did you check the pictures? They look exactly the same, but I bought the other one 10 days ago. The seller never shipped. Does not respond to the That was $120.
Did he? Which one did he respond to? Hey, look at that, Lee over, tiny Lee over.
Looks like he responded to you saying, I had someone else message me the other about another card they felt also felt was the same. Turns out it was a variation. You just tell him that's a different person.
That's okay. I got it.
There was a crystal snake, a logo snake, snake prismatic, and snake wave.
So ours is Snake Wave. I'm gonna guess his is Snake Prismatic. Yes, ours is Snake. You can see the wave on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not answering, are you?
No.
Do. Who's here still? Who's here? Who's here and fighting the good fight? Only 6 people. Who's here fighting the good fight with us? If you're not here, tell us you're not here. But if you are here, tell us you are here. Kyle Schwarber. Scott's here, right? Scott, you're here? Rebel, are you here? Seth may not be. He might be listening to one of his friends' podcasts. Betsy, you're here? Oh, that's nice. It's nice not to be alone. So somebody, in this dramatic eBay event that is happening live while we're breaking, apparently he bought a card numbered the same as ours, but a different variation. And when you think about Bowman, it's the true color versus the Vlad Jr. versus the Wave position swap. Very nice. And so he bought from somebody else the true, and they haven't shipped it, and ours is the Wave. And so he is certain that somehow we had his card, though he bought it from a different seller, and I don't know what he thought, how he thought we got it. So I explained it to him as best I could and told him to contact eBay and get his money back. Shay, that's all right for the for the A's out of $9.99. Shea Langoliers. Because that's what I would do. I would contact eBay and say, hey, eBay, I paid for this. This person didn't send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Ours is probably cheaper, to be honest. Ours is probably cheaper. It's an easy thing to be confused about. Leaf with all the different variations. They have /5s of like 50 different variations. Snake, snake wave, snake booger, snake ear. You know, all kinds of things like that. All right, guys. Last box stack mojo. Last something. Somebody say something, mojo. Come on, autograph. We want autograph. We want... What the hell is that? Last stack, case 2, mojo. That's a lot. That's a lot, Seth. The Brewers had something. They had something, what's his butt? Didn't they? I'm pretty sure we had a Brewer hit. What's his butt? That's all broken. You know. Nah, I thought we had some kind of color card. Did we have some kind of color card? Like chromey or glisteny or whatever those are. Jeremy. Who's coming back here, Landon or Lincoln? Who's back here, Landon or Lincoln?
Fred.
Oh, that's Fred. Fred's gonna have to learn how to play Pokemon. Hey, you need to learn how to play Pokemon. So you're not bored.
JV wants to learn, but
Doggone it. Chris Bryant, you suck. You suck, Chris Bryant. Nolan. No land. Gunnar out, man. Gunnar and out, man. Hey, Nat, hand me those 2 cards of Seth, from Seth. I want to see them before we do anything with them because they're not paid for yet. And then we're going to take a look as soon as we're done and just leave it there for me. Pat Sawinski. Nick Madrigal. Two Giants. Oh, here comes something. That's a weird one. It's a weird placement. I'm going to submit. That's because I don't think you're anything. Yeah, that's a weird pack. Boo. Oh, there's one. Aaron Judge. Very nice way to end. Image variation.
I'm just going to steal this box.
Here, take those with you there. Hold on. Look at the difference. Oh, flip stock. Oh, hold on, hold on. Who was that? Who was that player? Nope. Oh, geez, he's jacked up. That's why. He's got a crease right through the middle. You can't see it on the back, but you can definitely feel it on the front. Yeah, this one's messed up. Whoever has the Nationals, you got a crease on there. Dude, ain't no flip stock. It's a flipped out stock. All right, let's look at this before we do it. I think this is centered pretty well. Might be off a touch left to right. So are you saying no on this? You just want to do this one? All right, recap time. Grade them both. These are the purples. Chisholm, Harper, Wander, Alcantara. Is it Alcantara or Alcantara? I don't know. Stanton, Naylor, Judge, Bryant, Riley, Drew Waters, Gore, Ashcraft, Bayo, Albies, Devers, Cole, Rizzo, Blackman, Josh Smith, Garrett, Mitchell, Vinny, Freddie, Yelich, hey, look, Yelich, and Jordan. We also have Jeter, Tatis, Nolan Gorman, that's a good one, Juan Soto, Hunter Brown, Burleson, Alvarez, Olson, Bueller, Guerrero, India, Acuna, Hoskins, and Michael Harris II. Killian, Cabrera, Bregman, Mike Trout, Brian Hayes, Liberator, Duran, and Aaron Judge. Yes, it is Liberator. I've confirmed that with his family that it is in fact Liberator. I'm curious about this, so I'm gonna separate these out a little bit. Some color. $9.99 autograph. Color. Autograph. Oh, purple. I missed one. Oscar Gonzalez. White, black, and white. Oh, this was the flip stock. Hey, look, a giant. I'm putting you over here. Wrong stack, dude. July 11. Trout. Otani. Stop putting those on a wrong stack, bonehead. That's a wrong stack. Black and white. Acuna. Jordan Walker, zone. Cabrera. Brett Beatty. Julio. You're going to send me a message? Oh, Lord. Is this more hate mail from your wife? I don't need more hate mail from your wife. Whatever she's mad about, I'm sorry, and let's just move on. Soto's got to be there. Harper's got to be there. Baez. Crook. Okay. So that's not bad. I like that. So for Giants, VR black and white, purple Crawford, Clubhouse collection of Yastrzemski, and then I add the Caldwell. And then let's go through these real quick, just so we know. We had two puzzles, Vladdy and Harmon Killebrew. So that's nice. And let's just go through the other biggins. Bobby Witt, Reggie Jackson. Mike Trout. Nolan Jones. Jose Ramirez. Javier Baez. Mike Schmidt. Chris Bryant. Bryce Harper. Riley Green. Bobby Witt. Johnny Bench. Then we had 3 of the decals. This is Austin Riley, Tatis, and that's Corbin Carroll. All right, so those are those. Biggins. I like the Biggins. So let's go with the Clubhouse collection first. Alvarez, Horner, Max Fried, Goldschmidt, Polanco, Yelich, Torres, Baez, Goldschmidt, Castellanos, Pena, Eloy Jimenez, McCutcheon, Schwarber, and Chris Bryant. So there's those. Let's do the 50th anniversary, sorry. Tommy Agee, Earl Weaver, Barry Lersch, I don't know. Menke, Steve Bry, and Tom Griffin. Now let's go to the little ones. Let's go to the tiny ones. 2 tiny ones, Baez and Leover. Baez is 69 out of 100, and Leover is 4 out of 100. Let's do the white chrome. These are all out of $9.99. Moncada, Baez, wrong stack. Buxton, Matt Olson, Bayo, Baez, Burleson. Oh, hey, 2 Burleson. 150 and 797. Nope. 2 Burlesons. That's nice. And Shea. The numbered stuff. Let's make them in 2 stacks. So these are out of 574. Jordan, Woods Richardson, Nolan Gorman, nice. Vladdy, Prato, and Vladdy again. Oh. 535 and 55. Closer. And these are 374s. Encarnacion, Blackman, Pete Alonso, and Bo Naylor. All right, now these are just going to be whatever they are. We're going to look at the back of each one to figure this out. Cole Irvin Black, Peguero Black, so that's kind of cool because it's also a team match. Bryce Harper is an image variation. Juan Soto is the team swap, the name swap. Vladdy is an image variation. Goldschmidt is an image variation. Yes. Diaz black border. Man, Pirates, huh? Rodolfo Castro black border. This is the position swap. Okay, so that's a nice one for Julio. Cabrera must be an image variation. Yep. Acuna, image variation. You can't read these guys. Great. You too, Betsy. I'm going to try that bean sandwich. Dansby, black and white. Morel is an image variation. Shohei Ohtani is an image variation. Yes, image variation. Mike Trout is also an image variation. Nelson Velasquez is a flip stock, so that's a nice one. /5. Aaron Hicks, black and white. That's really nice. Corbin Carroll, black. That's really nice. Eli Morgan, black. Pache, black and white. Grissom is an image variation. Vladdy is a position. So his is a switch on the positions. So that's nice. And then Aaron Judge, image variation. We had 1 SSP, and that's our first Jordan Walker. We've hit 4 Volpes in our first Jordan Walker, so that's really awesome. Autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 autos. 4 per. Crook for the Cubs. Josh Jung. Yashi Yungi. That's nice for the Rangers. Dave Cash. Never heard of that rookie. Brett Beatty for the Mets. Bert Blyleven for the Twins. Stone Garrett for the Diamondbacks. Look at that, Michael Harris II. That's nice too. And then Sandy. So not bad. I'm happy with the last two cases. I am happy with the last two cases. They were better than the other stuff that we had. So that's good. We finished strong. So appreciate you guys. We're going to get this rolling so we can get this out. I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend. Tuesday, we'll see where we're at. But next up is Bowman Mojo. We're going to do Bowman Mojo. And then the week after that is Series 2. So we've got some stuff coming up. Series 2 and what? Inception? Not Inception. Something else. I don't know. So you guys have a great night. Take care of yourselves. I will talk to you soon. Everyone listen to my podcast if you can find it. And I'll talk